Sports is brought to you by All Out Auto Repair, home of the $46 Saskatchewan and $66 Alberta Safety Inspection. Your complete automotive repair.
Car took a little while to get going there.
Moses joins us now with a look at sports. And the Bobcats had a hot January. February hasn't started off the same way.
No, you know, they did come off a back-to-back performance. Granted, they were in Sherwood Park the night before, not to make excuses, but certainly taking on an Oil Barons side that has been, well, virtually unbeatable this season. They've been one of the top teams in the country, never mind the AJHL, so it's not the way they wanted to go, but certainly they'll have the chance to regroup. You could say the Lloydminster Bobcats have been playing perfect hockey the last two games, beating Grant Prairie Storm and the Sherwood Park Crusaders by a 6-0 score. But things didn't go as planned against the Fort McMurray Oil Barons. We'll pick it up in the first. Fort Mac applying the pressure, and they'll get rewarded. As Chase Martin can't control the rebound, it's right to Mitchell Board. He puts it away. 1-0 Oil Barons. Barons look to add to their lead. But Martin flashing the leather, absolutely robbing Leighton McLaughlin. We'll go to the second period, and Fort Mac gets a lucky break as it looks like Mike Moranchuk kicks it in. You could file this under very questionable. It's 2-0. Then a Baron 3-on-1. Harrison Hendricks to Mike Green in the slot, but Martin is there again with the glove. Barons, though, not going away as they win the battle out of the corner. John Dunbar goes 5-hole on Martin. Fort Mac starting to run away with this one, up by 3. More of the same later, but this time it's Emrance Mashmeyer making the split save on Killen Hutt. Then just over 5 minutes to go in the period. Martin back between the pipes, but you can't blame the guy on this. There's nothing he can do. Justin Rose to Hendricks. They worked that give and go. Rose finishing it off. 4-zip Barons after 40. That eventually would be the final. Cats' 2-game winning streak is snapped.
We got out-battled, we got out-competed. Plain and simple. Turned the puck over way too many times, and that was the name of the game. Number 2 penalty or power play in the league. We did a good enough job killing penalties, but you know, it's a good hockey club. We turned it over, we gave them every opportunity to win, and we kept doing it all night. So, you know, we didn't play a smart game, and that was the end of it.
We got outplayed in pretty much every aspect of the game. We got out-battled, and they just gave it to us.
The Lloydminster Border Kings are coming off a 7-3 home win against the Sylvan Lake Admirals on Wednesday night. Going into Game 2 on the road, the Border Kings are looking to practice a little more discipline and hopefully keep the ball rolling on that 10-game winning streak. Carrie McCullough has more.
It was a sweet victory against Sylvan Lake on Wednesday, but the Border Kings found themselves in the penalty box more times than they'd have liked.
It's one of those things that's kind of unfortunate at times. You don't want to be taking penalties in the playoffs, but you know, we got lucky tonight, and we didn't. It didn't hurt us, so we just got to prepare and know when they're not going to hurt us and when they're going to hurt us, and just be prepared to to stay out of the box.
Consistency will be a key point in keeping ahead of the Admirals, as the Border Kings know all too well how hard they can play.
We went into Sylvan earlier in the year and they beat us about 8-3, and that one was sour, and we just haven't let that taste out of our mouth, and we're going to keep hard on them.
They're going to try to play a little tougher, and they're going to try to take it to us the first 5 minutes and make us disinterested. But we're we got to show up and be ready to go right from the drop of the puck, and push back when they push to us, and be ready for a long, hard-fought game. So
the Border Kings hope to get this second win to take the best-of-3 series and move on. A loss of Game 2 means they will be back on home ice Sunday evening.
We're going to have to stay composed and stay disciplined. That's a huge thing when you're on the road. We want to play just a simple road game, and we understand that they're going to have a lot of fire inside because they don't want to quit yet. So it's going to be a big night Friday night, and we definitely don't want to come back Sunday.
Carrie McCullough, Newcap Sports.
I'll go to Junior B. The Bandits are just 2 points away of first place Vegreville Rangers. They face off tonight at the Civic Center. Bandits on a roll, winning 7 in a row. Game time for that is 7:30. Moving on to some volleyball action tonight, as the Rustlers volleyball teams are taking on King's University College Eagles. The ladies kick things off at 6 o'clock, and the guys are shortly after at 8. And that's your first look at sports. Peter's up next with weather. Stay tuned. Well, day 2 of the Hugh Morrell Border Classic kicked off with the Lloyd Comp Barons taking on Marion Graham from Saskatoon. We'll pick this one up in the second quarter. 35-23 for the Barons. Off the turnover, Duke Young with a nice layup. 37-23 Barons. Then Taib Ahmed splitting between the two defenders. He lays it in, doesn't fall, but Luke Myers will get the rebound and put in 2 of his game-high 28 points, 39-23 at the half. Third quarter, more Barons. Young again, he stops and pops. Fee finished with 15. Young this time playing assist man with a nice bounce pass to Myers. 51-27, Lloyd Comp now 64-33. Myers drives to the basket, gets the reverse layup to go. 66-33, then Jaden Frank with the steal, and he'll give it a nice little pass to Young. He goes glass 70-33, Lloyd Comp cruising to victory with the 79-45 victory. Moving on to Holy Rosary Raiders in white, taking on the A.B. McDonald Marauders from Edmonton. They're in blue. Deontay Dr. Doslov. I'm not lying. Triple D is what we'll call him. He has the lay-in. 19-9 Marauders. What a name. Now 23-11 McDonald. Raiders on the fast break. They break the press. J.P. David feed to James Rep in the paint. He gets the bank shot to drop. They're only down by 10 now. Fast forward to the third quarter. It's not looking too good for them. 62-26 for the Marauders. Raiders turn it over again. Tyler Cantos, coast to coast for the lay-in. 64-26 McDonald, and they keep it coming. Nico Quips to Lamoud Maury, pump fake, and the layup. A.B. McDonald with the 93-40 win over Holy Rosary. Other games to mention on the girls' side, Holy Rosary Raiders taking on the Bev Facey Falcons from Sherwood Park. That one should be a good one. Hopefully the Rosary Raiders pull that one out. And of course, WP Wagner Warriors. They're from Edmonton. They are taking on the Lloyd Comp Barons. That game is going tonight.